we see these celebrities that are very well off, but they're sort of supporting this whole woke culture, possibly communism. But why do they want to support a system that could potentially rob them of their own comforts?
Well, that's a real simple question to answer because, first of all, the extremely wealthy believe that they are insulated from bad political decisions. They're insulated from high taxes. They're insulated from the cost of living. They don't buy their own gasoline. They have their private jets. They don't have to worry about commercial air travel. So they feel insulated and protected because they know that the other wealthy people in politics are going to protect them for their support, or at least they have that belief, which is a fleeting belief, in my opinion.
Have they ever studied the French Revolution? You know,
I don't think they read much on Robespierre, and I don't think they're well versed on the French Revolution. I don't think they understand what the Directory was all about. I don't think they have a firm grasp of history in general. I think they live in a world that is so false and so make believe that they think that they can bend it to their will and make a utopia, turn it into a Miltonian utopia, so to speak, that gives them this illusion of grandiosity and seclusion. There's a reason why. Understand something about the hypocrisy of the elites. They don't mind illegal immigration into my country. They don't mind sticking these people in all these other places demographically to try to alter the course of politics. But why is it that you never see the wealthy people in Beverly Hills, Bel Air, Nantucket, Martha's Vineyard, the Hamptons? You never see these people living in these very lavish, walled, secure areas, allowing the immigrants into their property.
Great point, man.
But they don't mind dumping them in my backyard. Okay? So if you're going to be
them at the border feeding people and whatever, you know.
Now, I will say this about some of the very woke celebrities that I disagree with them politically, but I admire the fact that they're not hypocrites. And I'll name them for you. George Clooney. I don't agree with him politically about hardly anything, but I respect the man immensely because he did put his money and his ass where his mouth was. He went to Darfur. He went to South Sudan. He has done a lot to help people far beyond what he ever had to do with regard to being a celebrity. He's not alone. Angelina Jolie has done a lot for people. Some of these celebrities, yeah, they have a liberal bent to them, which I can't quite fathom being a historian, but at least they're honest. Sean Penn. Sean Penn is probably the greatest left-wing liberal that I disagree with on every single position that he takes. But he's gone to Haiti several times. He's gathered accumulated wealth to convert that into medical supplies, food, potable water. I mean, Sean Penn, he's a believer in what he believes in, which I disagree with, but I totally respect the man for what he believes in because he actually practices what he preaches. He does the work. He does the hard work that the other hypocrites would never dream of. They're not going to walk out of their mansions and leave their swimming pools and put on some old clothes and fly to 103-degree heat with mosquitoes to help earthquake victims and feed the starving. They're not going to do that. Sean Penn, George Clooney, those people have done this. Okay. So these are guys I respect. I disagree with them totally, but I can disagree with you and still respect you for the effort you put forth into practicing what you preach. So I respect those guys.